Tonight's program will feature strong adult language and situations. Viewer discretion is strongly advised.
No. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Mikal ++.
Hexagrams.
And we are here with some UGC Highlander Season 8. It's all about that gun runners. And they're playing some other team. Costco Club card members, right?
Yeah, Costco Club card member holders. I don't know. Why couldn't they be Sam's Club? Sam's Club would have been easier to remember.
Great club. Let's go ahead and run us on that roster real quick. Tell us what we know about them.
Okay, about Costco Club card holders, we have Lambert on Scout, Troll Clown doing Soldier, Haruki as Pyro, Demo is going to be Handsome, Heavy is going to be played by a man who calls himself Batman Loves Tomato Chan, Engineer is going to be Antoine, Medic is Miwo, Sniper Sakura. Is this team all from an Asiatic country? I don't understand. Spy is Monkey Suit.
Alright.
Go ahead and do the Gunrunner side, which
gun runners.
is easier.
That's always as easy. I'm barely literate. Fucking Hexagrams. We have Embryo on Scout. On Soldier is the censor name, so we're just going with Fuck It. So every time Fuck It's going huge. That's Phuckit, just like the country that got hit by that tsunami.
Yeah, that Asiatic country.
Okay. Really quick, Fathom on Pyro, Pure on Demo, Nuke Ahab on Heavy, Engineer is K-Chaos, Still Python on Medic, Napalm is their Sniper, and Fixer is their Spy. I already hear explosions going off.
And that's, we're already going. We're going.
Take a quick little check and see what's going on. Wow. So this is Lakeside. It's a King of the Hill map. Pure jumps into it and starts, laying down stickies, doing what demos do best.
It's a King of the Hill map. You're going to see this pool room be a focal point of the action because it's got a very large med pack.
Yeah, Demo down early. Scout gets in there, gets right out. And Red's setting up really big. They are kind of, like you said, taking that health room there.
Red is, of course, Costco. Blue, by default, then being Gunrunners.
All right. Good deductive reasoning there, Hexagrams.
Yeah, I did take a logic course in community college once.
Once.
I didn't have to take it twice.
Ooh, Medic goes down on the red side.
That is a really, really big pick, of course, Medics being the oh-so-powerful class. So Gunrunners with huge numbers here, only losing their Engineer, which, I mean, really, you could play Highlander without an Engineer and no one would notice, right?
Depends on the map. On King of the Hill, certainly a little less likely to be valuable. Heavy pushing really far forward here. Pure come in there on Demo, backing him up.
Yeah, there's kind of two strategies on King of the Hill. Once you take the point, you can either push forward into this upper side of the hill.
Soldier's coming in for the bomb. Doesn't get it. Cannot connect.
Whoa, little slide screen action. We're trying out new stuff here. Little George Lucas cinematography.
Let's see what happens with Monkey Suit here on the Spy. Doing what Spies do best. Getting a little sapper action there. Eyes the Medic.
Spycicle takes on the Demo. Big pick.
Goes for the Heavy. And nope. Not quite. But, Red Heavy does come in there, cleans him up.
Yeah, GR gets wiped. Red Medic is down, though.
Yeah, Napalm coming in there with a big body shot.
So what I was saying is the strategy is once you get the point, you can either push forward into their yard and on their upper ground and really kind of deny them from any forward aggression, or you could fall back. I feel is a more passive move that most people shouldn't do. So we'll see which strategy each team decides to take.
Well, the thing about falling back is you have slower spawns than the offensive team, so it really does make them kind of pressure into you. And as you can see, the point's really wide open. Oh, Soldier goes in for a big bomb on the Medic. Again, he does get the final shot there. Yeah.
A pretty failed push there by GR. They lost a lot of players and got very little done.
Right, and with the Medic down, the big Uber advantage is going to, or I guess crit screen. It looks like neither Medic has optical Uber charge yet. It's been all crit screen. That's another big strategy on the King of the Hill.
Yeah, absolutely. King of the Hill maps generally lend themselves to switching up crits and Uber. This map, I think, especially lends itself up to crits and Uber because it's so wide open except for pool room.
Right. Crits going off on the red side now. Demo Man throwing stickies all over the place. Takes down Fathom.
But if that's all they get out of this crits, that's a huge fail on the crits.
Well, not really a huge fail, but yeah, definitely not ideal. Steel Python going down there to a scout. So yeah, that is gonna actually more than even up the Ubers. So it really made the gun runners, or made them pull out of position.
Right. It does change the positioning battle. You're correct. They did win position at the very least with that Kritzkrieg.
Exactly, and it really kind of forced them back into this little flank where they were really vulnerable to demo spam. So they really had to pull out of there. With the Kritzkrieg going off, they had no options but to back out in a situation like that.
Yeah, I heard a very basic strategy on how to win this map from a competitive player the other day. Here's what you do: get Kritzkrieg, kill the medic, continue to get your Kritzkrieg.
Whoa, does that work?
It's advanced level play, but yeah, I think
Wow.
it works.
Holy crap, dude, that sounds like I could do it. Speaking of Kritzkrieg, Heavy goes straight through another Heavy, and yeah, all over the place. Big crits,
Yeah,
knocking
Crits
down
Heavy
gun
is,
runners.
Crits Heavy is probably the most frightening image in the entire game.
Yeah, so Costco card club members buying in bulk, lots of savings, and
I don't want to hear you trip over that anymore. Just call him Costco the rest of the night.
Costco, all right. Yeah, they are definitely in control at this point here and dominating it. So really, with
Only about 20 seconds left for them to take this round.
yeah, let's take a look at the Lambert cam here. Comes in and does a couple of shots down on the soldier there.
It's a great
fuck it.
map. It's a great scout map.
Yeah. Ooh, another pair
just-
of meat shots takes him down, finds a Heavy eating a sandwich.
Oh man!
No more sandwich for you.
Yeah, there goes that Quizmo sponsorship.
Yep. Right there, the round is almost over. Gunrunners dive onto the point.
As you kind of have to, but when you have to dive into the point, it's not going to be great. But a spite!
Yes.
Not.
Stabs a medic, not quite going to be enough.
Yeah.
Costco.
Right. Costco taking that. They looked pretty impressive there.
Right, I'm impressed.
That's how impressive they were, that you're impressed.
Right.
I'm impressed that you're impressed, that they were impressive.
There we go. All right.
So one feature, again, the pool room's going to be a big feature, and I love it so much whenever there's a water element on a map because I really want to see someone drown, and Lakeside gives me the best option for it. It's hard to get out of.
I love water on maps because there ain't pyros, and water kind of negates what they do.
Pyro is a legitimate class, and I respect everyone who plays it.
Everyone.
Everyone.
Big, small, brony, and like. Wow, Steel Python down to 15 hit points somewhere on the map. Looks like they must have been running back to spawn, but wow, that was a very low medic. And with that, it looks like Costco is going to start off the second round. Again, very dominant, taking the point.
Got even charges here. Blue's not really missing legitimate classes, though, where red is down their demo.
Yep, Kritzkrieg going off on the blue side.
Kritzkrieg snipe!
Whoa!
Kritzkrieg snipe on the medic! Beautiful!
Yeah, he was just getting the call that the Kritzkrieg was going off. He had to be like, okay, I'm going into my safety spot. That's what the medic does. And
He's charging that sticky before he even gets hit with the crits, and then just Kritzkrieg snipe on pure.
That was nice. Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I think if Pure keeps playing a little better, he might end up being maybe Silver League one day.
he might go big.
It's possible.
Go big in the TF2 scene. Make tens of dollars.
Almost tens of dollars to be made. TF2. So red team taking great control of this pool room though with the giant pack. Pool room's a double-edged sword because it's great to push out where Kritzkrieg comes in.
Ooh, they do not have control of the point, however, and that's kind of a big deal. Wow,
Yeah,
another medic crit.
Yeah, the crit snipe of the medic, Miwo. Miwo. God, I don't like your name, Miwo. It kind of sits in my mouth like bad Chinese food. Anyway, Miwo goes down from another crit snipe.
Right, but Steel Python's also down in there somewhere, so with the spawn advantage on the red side, Miwo is going to have quite the Uber charge, Kritzkrieg advantage before Steel Python even has the opportunity to get up.
Yeah, he's up and charging now. I think it's going to be a little bit negated, though. There's, he's within about 20. 20 is that weird threshold of do you have advantage, don't you?
Right, well, with Kritzkrieg, it's a lot less, if you have especially if you demo up and alive. Oh, wow, lots of players streaming on the point now. Yeah, Gunrunners tried to contest that, but they just really could not get the angles they needed to knock the Costco players off the point, but they are going to go ahead and just push right back onto it.
The advantage falling a little bit, though. Python having trouble really finding targets. You got to be hammering R2 or M2 right now, trying to get that advantage on the crits, but he's got no one around him.
Yeah, but no eyes on the medic. Oops, Spy come up for the point. See what he can do. Oh, good
he's-
spotted out. Yeah, not very much. Ooh, the crits comes off on the red side though, and the heavy takes one to the face as well. But Pure responds. Wow, big 3
That was
kill.
just a bloodbath.
Yeah, that was
Soldier bombing and taking out the rest of it, though. It's only
almost a
Batman.
full wipe.
Batman.
There it is, full wipe there.
Batman.
Everyone died on the red team in that push, so you know,
Like
they got a few spotters at the
Dead
end.
Knight, right? Not Dark Knight? Like Dead Knight, huh?
Yeah,
Right? I'm sorry. I felt bad about
It
that.
should be. Ooh, a teleporter up somewhere. Shiny teleporter trails. Engineers doing their job. Love to see that. Yeah, is it Haruki comes in, does a little mouse 2 action, and he's trying to take out the scout in the water.
It's a battle in the water.
Rio doing a good job though.
So yeah, the kiddie pool defended. Red putting a little bit of time on here. Although the mini
Got
section
a
goes
spy cam
up.
up. Check out the picture-in-picture. So yeah, right now it looks like he's
He
up on the
gets
medic.
him!
Oh, the medic goes down. Anything he tries to sap. That was nice. Nice job there trying to sap all the demo man there. It's not going to work, buddy. It's not how you kill demos.
Yeah, and that's huge. They needed to recap that.
Right as Costco got the point, and you see right as the medic had the Uber char or the crit screen going off. So great job by the spy there. Really good timing, and that's, you know, as a medic, it's hard not to be focused, you know, straightforward, looking at your demo man like we're gonna fucking kill them all. It's a crit screen, you know.
But that is one of the things you have to do as a medic is you don't have to look where your shots are going.
Right.
You know, you can turn around, just run
Look
wherever you
straight up
want. That
and-
you can beam.
Yep. 360 no scope.
Okay.
Okay.
You
What I
can
do as a
literally.
medic, I set my yaw up really, really high, and I just, you know, spin around. Oh, Sakura. Getting a nice headshot on Nukob there.
Nuke Bob.
Bob, Susie, again, completely illiterate, cannot read or write. I'm using a little screen reader and just repeating what it says. I probably typed the name wrong somewhere. By I mean, what am I?
Not like you're adding to your literacy by drinking beer tonight too. So it's Michael Beer plus plus.
Right. There we go. And ooh, Costco taking the round, but the timer is very low on the gunrunner side, so it really looks like with one good push, they might be able to take this round, and that'd be
Yeah,
they
this
really
is
need
gonna
it at this
have to
point.
be the push. There's only 3 up for red right now. Actually, only 2 up now. So this should be the hold to take it and tie it up.
But there is a big spawn wave that just came through, so we'll see if Costco can push it out and, you know, do something with it.
They're going to have to just try to jump onto it. Here comes the demo trying to jump. Soldier jumps in at the last second and saves it for a moment. Demo's not quite there. Get off the stairs. There he goes. He gets it covered in piss.
Ooh, big trade back and forth, but yeah. Looks like right there, excuse me. It is going to go ahead and be,
It's 1-1.
Yeah, tied up.
Costco
There
and
we go.
Gunrun.
Sorry, had to look again.
I don't even have the option of looking anymore, and I'm still keeping track. Come on.
Right.
For those of you who don't know, we're trying a little experiment tonight, a little pre-production. We're running the same camera, so we don't have confused calls anymore. Hopefully it makes it better for you. If it works better or doesn't, leave us comments and suggestions. We're always
Yeah,
trying
feedback's
to...
always great. Somebody reads it and tells us about it or something.
Yeah. It's usually like you
Oh
guys...
wow, Soldier goes in there and says this room is not safe and takes care of the medic. Miwo going down there, and Steel Python has a full crit screen. Great positioning now for Gunrunners. They're going to be able to take this point no problem.
Sit on this for a little bit until they know the medic's up. Someone's going to be hitting tab, checking out those kills.
Yep, and there he goes. So Miwo's up, and they're going to start poking up the position.
Like one of those instances where you hold back a little bit as a medic with a full charge, because you don't want to push forward and get rocked.
Right, just like that.
Just did. Which he just got backstabbed.
Yep, so that's not great. Pop it, don't drop it, bro. As they say in the business.
Hard to pop it, don't drop it against a spy, because you don't really have a chance to...
Yeah, but he
Take
was definitely
digit.
holding it for more than 2 seconds. He was healing a demo.
Okay, so right now, Reds has every class up. Pure and Fixer down for the Gunrunners, though.
Soldier tries to jump in, does not make it very far. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Our control point is being captured.
You have to say it like that, too. See, I knew you'd get it. Oh,
Yeah.
man, fuck it.
I've lived most of my life in apathy. I can say fuck it with the best of them.
Right.
See, but now Mio with the advantage, Steel only at 60, but building very fast, of course, on that Kritzkrieg.
Right. And Costco now does take the point, and for the first time this round, it looks like they've got a long uphill battle, minute down on the Gunrunner side. Kritzkrieg going off now. Ooh, and does get Steel Python.
Huge, that's the strat on Lakeside. Get crits, kill the medic, continue to get crits. Swipe screen!
Okay, Fucket's gonna try to redeem himself here. Wow, and he does. 2 kills with 1 rocket. That's pretty nice. I guess he didn't get the kill for one of them, but there were Gibbs. He shot a rocket. I'm gonna give it to him.
So many huge kills right there.
Right.
Gunrunner's gonna take this back. We'll see what position they fall to. And it seems like mid position. Who's gonna get old mid?
Everyone just sort of fell back and hit. Okay.
I mean, it's nice to kind of fall back to mid because there's a lot of natural barriers. There's these walls, there's hills. You have a lot to really use as your own environmental defense.
Yeah. Now I gotta say the engineers with their mini sentries have not been as annoying as I guess they could have been. I guess both teams are doing a pretty good job of shutting them down, but haven't seen a lot of those, wranglers from across the map, as this map is prone to allow.
Yeah, Red just walking up and taking it. Spy gets burned. Tragic.
Really tragic. He really,
Take a
really wanted to kill that medic.
Alright.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of wranglers, there it goes.
Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't use the Wrangler with minis. I mean, the shotgun's great for doing the damage.
Whoa, another crit screen going on. Takes out Chaos and Phantom.
Wrangler kill on Pure by Antoine.
Right, so you're going in deep to the blue spawn.
There's been a lot of medic kills this round. I think every team knows that King of the Hill, especially this kind of King of the Hill, is always about the medic.
Oh, yeah, no, this map, more than anything, is a sniper's paradise. As a sniper, you get to look around and see whatever the fuck you want.
Pretty much.
So, yeah, right now, a lot of, red players posted up on the point on the Costco side.
But as we've seen, as teams want to run Kritzkrieg, it's almost more important to pick that medic because you need the Kritzkrieg advantage to pick the medic the next time. It's this giant snowball effect. So medics
big jump in there, takes out Steel Python. Yeah, this is not a good round for Gunrunners. They really need to kind of get together. And they've actually, you know what? Hold on. Look at the timers. I guess I got to take that back. It's been a lot more back and forth than I realized. It's just not been a good. That was not a good push for Gunrunners.
It's been the last 45 seconds have looked bad. Gunrunners. They've looked bad and disorganized.
Yeah, and it looks like, and that's the thing is that there's always been 1 or 2 red players on the point from the Costco side, but they haven't been, like you say, they haven't been overly dominant, I guess. So. Yeah, it seems like Gunrunners needs to...
They're running a contingent together on...
Ooh, Kritzkrieg is forced there. Medic decided to push a little too far forward with his demo.
That's a pretty big force because that's going to leave them a 40% advantage, which is... No, it's not enough time to get it up there.
Yeah, but the medic is alive. Got a picture on Pure now.
He's got to go in. There's no choice. He has to go in.
And Gunrunners dive on the point.
Fixed red team melting off the side of the screen.
Right, everyone's dead now. What? That was ridiculous. I don't even know how to. Yeah, that was.
See, man, we learned our lesson like 2 seasons ago, I think, where you just can't call a King of the Hill before the last second ticks off the board because it goes crazy like that. That was
ridiculous. There were stickies everywhere. The value of left clicking and right clicking if you're playing on an Apple. Look into 2-button mice. They help with your demo.
Do I get 2-button mice at like my pet store? What do I have to? I'm going corny jokes tonight. I'm tired of being active.
I like it though. Soldier getting tries for jumping. Wow, 2 backstabs. Nice little ice sculptures.
Museum on the stairs there.
Yeah. And with that, it is going to be key for Costco to push it back in overtime. Pyro though. W and M1 and everything, not quite enough.
They had enough time to regain composure with, they had 45, 50 seconds left, so they kind of threw this contingent. and were able to take it in force. I think the biggest blunder that Gunrunners made that round is there was that minute break where it seemed like, are they losing? Because it seemed like they were losing because they were pushing in one by one, slowly and poorly.
Right.
And Costco did the opposite of that at the end to win that round. So Costco up 2-1 right now.
Right. Troll Clown goes in deep, tries to jump in on the medic, and here just hits him with a pipe. Starts off the, kills on the Gunrunner side, but Steel Python gets backstabbed off camera. Monkey this is there in the bottom left if you take a look. That little ice sculpture, yeah, that's him. He's dead.
That's a huge pick. This should really be, for all intents and purposes, Red's round. Red pops the crits.
Well, not necessarily the round, but they're definitely going to take this point now. Blue did the right thing.
Yeah,
they put a lot of time on the point there. It was going to take Red a long time to revert the point, and
it should have been. It should be their mid fight, but Blue's getting
went down in there too. I didn't see the who or what, but there he is on the right side, face down, dead. He's dead.
Yeah, I can relate. I've been face down in the gutter a few times.
Right. Well, looking around for Smash, you're not seeing a lot as Gunrunners have their whole team up and they are waiting to push. Have a big 50% crit advantage, and so I guess they might have been waiting to do that.
Pushing really hard right now. Everybody comes in at the same time. This is a great.
As soon as I said that, this was a really good dive at the point, and there wasn't really anyone there to contest it, and Red team's doing the right thing.
No, it was absolute ballet to watch. Two jumpers go up, the medic heavy follow a man. It was ballet. It was beautiful.
Ballot. This guy right here. Ooh, got it. I found the teleporter. There it is. People come in through there, and it's way quicker than coming in. Yeah, look at that heavy. He didn't have to walk at all. He just spawned and then popped right up. Oh, out of nowhere. That's what engineers are for, folks. If you're building sentries, you're doing it wrong. Unless you have one of those things up somewhere on the map, and it's level 2.
I'm surprised the spy hasn't found that though coming through there, because there's a nice pack over there. It's a decent flank route.
Good place to hide, exactly. So
yeah.
It all depends on the watches, and I think actually from what I've noticed, Fixer has been using the cloak and dagger, and our boy, the other spy, the red one. He's using the invisibility.
That would be
box.
Monkey Suit, sir.
Yeah, Monkey Suit. So not as much Deadringer I've seen. So a lot of cloak and standstill looking around. And coming
looking for those key picks. I think on maps like King of the Hill especially, Deadringer and Ambassador are great combos. Right. You're just trying to put out headshots. You're just trying to buffer damage for your team if they're not doing it.
Soldier jumps in on the medic. Let's see if they can get the finish off. Scout comes in and doing the action. The heavy says no to both of them, but the spy backs up to Pyro. Always feels great.
Fame moment, backstabbing Pyros.
Right, Blue's got a teleporter up too, just in the stage unit coming in, so. But it looks like the red team has found it, and
they did take the point, but they're still more than a minute down.
Right. So yeah, this round has definitely been a lot better for Gunrunners. They've been a lot more aggressive and, like I said, coordinated.
Huge bomb in, doesn't get anything done, but he lives.
Gets out. That's the important part there, is he gets the hell out of there. And Napalm going big on the sniper. Nice headshot there off screen.
He's had a tough last couple lives. He got stabbed and then sniped. That's never fun.
Getting picked out.
It's kind of,
at the same time, it feels good when the assassins are targeting you because it means you're doing your job. And speaking of assassins, Spy goes in there, takes out a scout.
Monkey Suit also took down Fuck It. Python goes down, and Miwo goes down, both medics down. Blue has more numbers up, maybe not.
Oh, big headshot on the point. The engineer goes down in a little spiral. I love it.
Blue had more numbers up, but not locally. The Demo and Pyro are still holding this point back. Pyro all alone now getting kind of shot out.
That minute you were talking about earlier.
Oh, no! Lambert takes down Python, and that's going to be a big swing. Well, not that big. It was going to be about 20, 25 by the time Python gets up. Maybe 30-ish.
Yeah, big thing another that minute you were talking about earlier of, advantage they had, that's gone. They don't have any advantage at all to speak of. And they've actually overtaken them, so Gunrunners really need to step it up this round if they're going to take it.
It doesn't look like Gunrunners are going to be in any position to push anytime soon. Pure's really hurt.
A lot of time on the point, and they do get the faster spawns, so...
Coming in being hero, though, they got some people behind it. This cap is, well, spoke too soon again, is going to go back to Blue.
Yeah.
Red just a big wave of spawn right now, so it should be...
goes down, too, to Embryo, so...
They might be able to equalize this time here, and then there's going to be a big conflict, and who wins that conflict is going to really control the last minute of the game.
Yeah, and the big thing here is still Python needs to back out and not die, and this position he's in is really not good for not dying. That's a good position to die in, but...
And he's jumping as if that helps you avoid headshots. I don't think so. They have 100% now. They have 100% now. There's a heavy behind them, though.
Right.
There's a heavy end pyro behind them.
More to the right of him. Ooh, Scout gets in really way too close to him, and that's really got to be their cue to get out. He's at 108 health, and he's really got to know that they can't sustain this aggression, but they've done a really good job getting that time down. Only 30 seconds, and yeah, it looks like Red just decided to go and let Medic goes down.
The pop comes off. Pops comes off. Oh, and huge crits. 3 kills. Can we get a 4th? No, we can't get a... That's alright. 3 kills is good enough. You wept 33% of their team. That should be enough to hold it again for another 10 seconds.
Left. So right now we're going to see one last push out of the red team. If they
I'm going to go ahead and call it early with 2 seconds left. I'm going to call it for Gunrunners.
Oh, but... Oh, yeah.
Look me. I'm the Nostradamus of TF2.
Right,
a lot of people say that. It's weird.
Red Demo gets bounced up into the air.
So we got a tie game, right?
Yeah,
Costco and Gunrunners at 2-2 on Lakeside.
Right.
Week 4 of our UGC season.
Look at those infinite stickies going out, shooting absolutely no one. Neither Demo doing any damage whatsoever, just saying, please don't come any further forward. We'd like you to stay back there. And yeah, he's, entered into the posturing phase of the King of the Hill map as they now crawl onto the point. Looks like Gunrunners have a really good position here on the staircase. Soldier, though, comes in and tries to jump the medic, gets him eventually. Yeah.
Yeah, Python down. That should, again, signal Costco's winning of this point initially.
Right, but Costco won the initial point last round and did not go on to win the round at all, so... we'll see how they play it out, but yeah, Milo has that crit streak. He's holding it, and a spy backstabs him. Not a good thing to do with the crit streak.
I think we've seen here too. I mentioned earlier that you have 2 options once you get the point between going forward or kind of falling back. Right. What we've seen is actually teams take the point and be like, no, we're just going to hang out on the point, and it's actually worked out better defensively. When they were going forward, they were getting picked off a little too easily. They're going back, they're getting over-aggressed on. They're kind of just hanging out right in the middle once they pick the point now.
Right, now Gunrunners do have control of the health room, but the point is very much controlled by Costco here. And right now, Engineer is kind of, thinking about taking the point. He puts a mini sentry up.
Yeah, it's enough. It's a little buddy.
Soldier jumps onto the point and says, I don't care there's 5 of you on there, I'm taking it. I can take you all.
The mini sentry is really valuable in this situation. In my opinion, is stopping jumpers a little bit. The knockback on mini sentries is huge. Right. Slows them down, throws off their aim a little bit. I think that's where it really has its best value. Is really stopping jumpers.
Over there, just kind of hanging out in the grass, face down.
And on a point like this,
I'm gonna say from that angle that was a little face stabby monkey suit. Just runs straight at the Fathom, hits the M1, plays Spy with the Pyro, and he gets it.
Letters to Robin. Can we please fix melee detection?
You know what I've always said is that every time a spy gets a face stab, another spy on another server gets a perfectly legitimate backstab. He gets the noises and everything, and not a goddamn thing happens. Like you might get 40 damage out of it, and it's like the engineer's like standing there like hitting the sentry, and just nothing happens.
We've brought up on this cast many times how the backstab is needs a.
Fuck it, trying to go for the same thing as last time and get the medic, but it does not work.
And Red with huge picks right now. They're only down their scout. They're going to put some time on this, and they have huge local numbers on the point.
Yeah, Red is actually going to go ahead and take that point. So right now, time is very even, less than 30 seconds between the two teams. Let's see what they can end up doing with it. Right now, Ubers are actually pretty close. Mimo has it, but I don't think they're going to push on it. They've been, kind of passive with it here this last little bit, and there's not a lot of blue players they can see, they're going to be popping on. But Steel Python does have the crit streak now. He is charged.
One of the odd mechanics we might see this round is usually using.
Whoa! Check that up. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can pull it up again. Oh, I missed it. The Napalm. Sorry, I forgot to put it out here. Napalm has 6 dominations.
Wow.
Yeah, he has been going huge as a sniper. We haven't pointed out at all. I meant to point out earlier. Yeah.
Fritz-
Kritzkrieg going off though.
The control point is being captured.
Yeah, we
finish
don't
the
have
thought, really,
don't have
I was gonna
instant
say,
yet.
you know, on a lot of maps you see a Kritzkrieg as a surprise type of element. I wonder if we might see an Uber as the surprise element here. Like, oh, you're gonna crits? Well, here's our Uber, and this is gonna really change the balance of the map.
Yeah, the one thing about that is the Uber charge is a lot slower, and it's a little bit harder to, because even if you get a really successful Uber push and you have the Uber advantage, they can still get a Kritzkrieg up about the same time you get the Uber, so you're still susceptible to that. They charge really fast. That
Yeah.
works if you came, you know, out of fucking nowhere and then it's dead.
I completely understand, but say your medic who just gets killed, and then they push in, and that medic gets killed maybe 10 seconds into your spawn.
Right.
Switch up, get it evened out, and then, you know,
Look at the
just saying,
CPU.
I'd like, it'd be interesting. It'd be an interesting element.
Yeah, look at that computer. That was what you really want to see a lot of on this map, is standing back there, not exposing yourself to danger, and just spamming the point with those little mini 60 bullets. Pure doing a good job there. Getting a
Time up with the medics all alone, putting time on it. The jump goes off.
The control point is
medic killing a spy there.
Goes down.
That's not.
Embryo takes out Miwa at the end of that, so Blue needs to take this cat back right now as it's winding down into the single digits for Costco.
Yeah, just 30 seconds left, and Meta goes down. Steel Python not able to stay alive there or get out.
Lambert has been doing work this round. I've been checking chat, and they have all seen things that we haven't, and they say Lambert has been doing.
Oh yeah, he has been absolutely decent. This kid's been on point the whole round.
ends in 60 seconds.
So yeah, right now Gunrunners do have the point with just a minute left to go, but only 30 seconds on the red clock, so they're, you know, kind of one good push away from basically taking the round.
It's going to come down to the wire again. These have all been great King of Hill rounds, and I expected nothing less.
Right, so right now Steel Python is nowhere close to either, whereas Neo has about 75% on that crit streak, so... excuse me. So adult beverages.
The control point
Back to haunt.
Them beer burps.
How you know? So Kritzkrieg again on the red side. Lots of handsome on that screen right there. The kill feed just going too fast to read.
Only 2 up for Blue right now, and they're going to have a comfortable position here. They're going to have Uber advantage, they have local advantage, they have positional advantage, they have advantage. They're Costco Club card holders. Of course they're going to have the advantage. They can also get you an LCD TV for cheaper than cost.
You have to buy 3.
mission ends in 10.
Well, who wouldn't want 3 LCD TVs?
Right, you gotta put one in the bathroom. Where they go. So Krieg trying to go in, does not even make it at this point. And yeah, Fathom tries the same thing again, dies in the steps, and right there, that is going to be halftime.
So 3-2, Costco leading our sponsored Gunrunners team. Again, every week I like to admit our biases. We do have a little bit of a relationship with Gunrunners, why I bring you here every Tuesday, but you know what? Either way, I don't care what our relationship is. Tuesday nights are fun nights to cast, and we're bringing you good content. Anything that stuck out to you that round as far as what one team did better than another?
You know, honestly, it was really just a lot of coordinated aggression on the part of Costco, getting in there and, you know, really popping those crits and really just tight timings, having the demo ready to go as soon as it gets close to 100. And,
Right.
Yeah. So, real quick, folks, we'll be right back after a 30-second commercial break with a little bit more analysis and the second half. Alright, I'm gonna grab beer. Are you back yet, Hex?
And I'm back!
Alright! So, yeah, but as I was saying before we had to go to a quick little commercial break there, excuse me, Gunrunners definitely had some good, really coordinated pushes there. And like you said, it's absolute ballet when they work together, but they just weren't maintaining that the entire time. And it seems like they really lost and caught in the hectic,
Right.
struggle that is Highlander.
That
On the
one
Costco
round,
side.
the one round that I thought they could have had is, when we're watching them, they weren't even losing. We're like, it looks like they're losing right now, and it's just because they weren't coordinated enough. They were throwing people in one by one, and they're getting picked up very easily. And I think that's a round that might come back to haunt them.
Yeah, so we'll see how it pans out. It is 3-2, so it is anyone's game at this point. Costco only has to take one more round off to get the actual, victory, whereas Gunrunners have they battled 2 rounds to take it. So we'll see how it pans out in the second half, as it looks like players are starting to get readied up. We'll hear the first, explosions going off here any minute now.
No time for weekend analysis, just my quick shout-out. Bonus beat another invite stack team yesterday.
What?
What?
How does that even happen?
Teamwork.
Alright, so we're back into the action now. This is the beginning of the 5th round, I guess? It's 3-2 in favor
It'll be
of-
the 6th round.
Sixth
God,
round.
not only can
I
you
can't
not
even
read, your
count.
arithmetic is
I
off
can't even
too.
fucking count this guy.
Man, you couldn't get into a state college if you tried.
Oh, community college all day. All day
Yeah.
long, all day strong. Oh, Heavy gets a backstab, or I guess Heavy's no backstab. Heavy gets backstabbed by the spy.
Heavy can backstab with her mittens.
They can, and it's hilarious.
It's 100% on red, about to be 100% on blue. Blue again is Gunrunners now.
But Red
Red's
has lots of
Costco.
dead people, and they're forced to pop crit streak on a Pyro, which does not work well for them. And Steel Python's response, go ahead, just pop it immediately. Good. Not going to risk dropping it. He's going to go back into the charging phase. He knows he's going to have the...
They're still putting time on dominant position. Gunrunners are going to take this point first.
Right. But yeah, one big thing there. Neo would have had a huge advantage had they not banned the Viasaw. Neo actually would have spawned with a greater Uber charge than Steel Python had. So
Sucks, I thought that was banned.
it is banned. That's as I'm giving kudos for banning the Viasaw for like the 3rd week in a row. Just can't get over it. And again, there, scoreboard guy. Oh come on. Oh come on. This. It's like you tap the button, you gotta hold the button. Let's go ahead and take a look at Fuck It now. As he lands almost straight on the scout, slam dunks him, finds a medic, and he connects before the medic can get to the health pack. Heavy is completely oblivious to what's going on. Oh, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. There's a fucking soldier there. Alright.
And a slide frame at the perfect time. It's almost like you edited this.
This guy right here.
In the future, I would like to say, if you don't want to be called Fuck It or something that's not your name, maybe put your name in
Put
there.
your name in there. Yeah, don't give us these liberties. Don't.
If there's anything you should know about us as casters, is we will take as many liberties as possible.
Oh yes, we'll walk all over this son of a bitch. So right now, the red team, Costco is going to take this point here. They're going to take it. There's no one on blue team who can contest this. Someone might be dumb and try to contest it, but it's
But
not
that's how
gonna.
you lose a round, is contesting a point you've already lost,
Right.
right? That's what we saw them lose the round earlier. They're contesting things that they don't need to be contesting. They need to regroup, take a deep breath, count to 3,
They've got
focus.
plenty of time. They've got more than a minute to do this push. They've got Uber in here. So right
They have
now,
plenty of time. There should be some urgency here because they can't lose this round. They
that's
can't.
true. That's true, but you can't just go
So they're-
storming in there and find a lot of stickies.
Their own left stairs, they're fighting off stickies there, so they take another route to the right stairs, take down this little NG setup they have.
Soldier tries again to jump in on the medic, shut down perfectly. Blue Team has been doing a great job of stopping the Troll Clown from jumping in there and getting their medic.
They're there in numbers, but you
have
have
a
to.
point.
You kind of have to wonder where was Red Team during that. Red Team had 8 up. They were fine. They didn't lose a bunch of huge classes.
I think they probably know that Steel Python has that crit streak, and so they don't want to push into it. They're just kind of waiting for Nero to get his crit, so they can, they didn't want to overextend basically.
Critter is he running over? He's charging rather slowly.
That's true. This is a very slow charge. We'll see what it ends up being.
It's-
Troll Clown
it's
tries to
right.
jump in again, and ends up dead off screen, but it happened. And right now, it looks like, Red Team's trying to push in. They do have a lot of support.
What he's got here, the crits comes off from blue, but rather ineffective.
Pyro doing a great job.
It's crit
right-clicking.
reflected! Haruki crit reflects a pipe right into Pure's face!
Wow, and then Hanson goes big with a big old 2 kill.
I don't know if they. I mean, I know it was a reflect. I don't know if it was a mini crit or a crit, but regardless, reflected a crit right into Pierce's face.
Yeah, that's great right clicking there, Haruki.
But Miwa did die in the exchange, so he must not have had the Uber because he did pop. So Miwa's down. Miwa Python gonna be charging and up, but he's hurt right now at 37. He's got to retreat, gets a back up to health. I think we're gonna see a push from blue team here because, well, one, they have to. Oh no, Python goes down.
Yeah,
Lambert
that's
him off,
gonna
but
put a hindrance on your pushing.
no, it's not Lambert's kill. Lambert's been going huge, but Python took a headshot and then he got finished off by Lambert.
Right, but there are big numbers up for Gunrunners, and they actually have a lot of pressure on this point and a pretty good amount of time on it now. It looks like they're going to go ahead and commit to it, but a soldier comes in, takes out the heavy, and he's going to trade his own life for it, but worth it. That's, again, going to stop the push right there.
Wrangle on wrangled action.
Ooh, right there. Yeah, take a look at that.
Would you just look at that.
Just got to look at it sometimes.
Sometimes it's nice and shiny.
60 seconds.
And yeah, now the times are even, but Pure is on the point for the Gunrunners. Gunrunners are good. Looks like they're they're gonna retake the point. Do they have it? Is it? Yes, they did flip it over. I didn't hear the ding.
Jumped in on though by Clown. Both medics down again. It's been a medic bloodbath.
Bucket takes out the medic. That's great jumping in there out of the blue soldier.
I feel bad for these medics. I don't know how you play medic on Lakeside.
It's really frustrating to play medic on King of the Hill, especially in Highlander. Like, in sixes it can be, whatever, but, like, this especially is just, like, because there's so many ways to die. Like, it was last season with, what's his name?
I don't know. I'd have to look back at it, but yeah, we did count how many he died.
Oh, yeah, so mad about it, too, but it happened, like every possible way to die. Oh! Big Fixer going huge on a heavy. And then gets piped.
Takes it back again, but
so 1K, 1K.
Yeah, we have 12 seconds for blue to cap, so one cap should really solidify it for him. There's 4 seconds left for red to hold this cap. It's going to come down to one last push here to see if we extend this match or we don't.
Right, and right now Milo has a really big advantage. So we'll see how it pans out, but it is not looking great for Gunrunners as Milo has 75%. And now it is a pretty actually good time to push because they don't have the crits just yet. So
without it, and red has to not die.
And Python's down. They really have to get on the point now. There's just nothing they can do but stay.
Yeah, Edgy's there, but he's getting cleans up by the heavy.
Ooh, and they flip it over, but yeah, that's just not
there. That's gonna.
And they don't even take it to overtime. It's just going to be, and 10 seconds left, nobody alive on the blue team.
Oh, Gunrunners.
Let's see if they can get another miracle push here, but yeah, they aren't even able to roll out in time. So that's going to be it for the round. Very quick half, but yeah.
Well, that's Lakeside, pretty much. That's Lakeside in a nutshell. That is a great Highlander round of Lakeside. I enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it?
It was enjoyable.
It was enjoyable. Yeah.
I enjoyed it, sure.
Any closing thoughts on Lakeside, the entire HL scene in general? What do you got for us?
Well, it's this season is definitely developing very interestingly. It's again with last night's win of Bonus taking out these
gorgeous game.
These invite players. These guys are the new kids on the block, admittedly, but who have just a hell of a lot more hours on their profile at TF2. That is an interesting development. So I can't wait to see where it goes from here and how they go ahead.
Clarify real quick, and I'll let you finish your thought. Bonus, our third place team last year in HL, who could have been second or first, regardless. They took out team an MTS, Menaces Society, who has several invite players. Then they took out Gorgeous Gamers, who has several invite players. Since the invite player cap's been lifted, we're kind of wondering how this season's going to play out, if these Highlander season teams are going to be able to take on these invite teams. So far, Bonus really knocking out these top dogs, but Bonus is a top Highlander team.
Right, so again, as the season develops, we'll see if, maybe the invite players might start taking the format a lot more seriously than, because that's kind of been the butt of a lot of jokes in the past, so we'll see if it kind of starts to come into its, its own legitimacy. And, two, we'll see, if maybe more of them kind of join these ranks and see what the Highlander scene's all about. So,
Yeah, well, follow us all season to keep that up. We do Tuesday nights here, me and Michael, on
Every Tuesday.
every Tuesday. With that production quality of his slide screens and all of that, how could you...
Whoa!
So anyway, the final is Costco at 3, Gunrunners at 2. Costco takes it.
4-2. 4,
you know?
2. Hex got on to me about not being able to count.
That
And then
four-
he forgot how to count to 4.
Man, another.
Just finish your sign off, Hex.
Well, I'm Uncle Barbecue.
I'm Michael Plus Plus.
I'll see you all next Tuesday.
We're out.